Greetings. I hope you're doing great. Wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. Crete Carriers. That's the company we are going to talk about today. If you're new to the channel, stop what you're doing. Click that subscribe button. Drop a comment on the next company you want me to cover in the comment section. And I will take a look at it. Let's go. Crete Carriers. So, they do not have a CDL school. But if you have your CDL and you have at least 6 months up to a year of verifiable experience, you can get paid up to 74 cents per mile. This is how. The OTR dry van division, they pay you 60 cents to 63 cents. That's for the dry van OTR. For the reefer division OTR, they pay you from 62 cents up to 65 cents. It depends on your experience, right? They also have regional accounts. Now, they have a Midwest regional account where they're paying you 64 cents per mile up to 67 cents per mile. This is for runs in Kansas, Missouri, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Ohio, and Kentucky. Within that region, they will work around for you. So feel free to give them a call. Check that out. They also have a Walmart dedicated account that runs out of Mankato, Minnesota. Specifically, if you are in that area, that is from Monday to Friday. They start you out at 60 cents per mile. If your wheels are turning on a Saturday or Sunday, you can get an extra 6 cents. So you're looking at 66 cents per mile, right? Now, if you are traveling with any form of deli or frozen products, you get an extra 2 cents. That's 68 cents per mile. So I'm looking at 66 cents per mile. They also said if you're traveling with any meat or produce, you get an extra 8 cents per mile. So 66 plus an extra 8 cents, that's up to 74 cents per mile. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. They also pay their drivers all miles. Yes, that is right. Not zip code to zip code, address to address. So you get paid all the miles empty, all the miles loaded. That is also a good point about this company. So when I look at the cent per mile and I asked how much can a driver make, they said on average, you know, just using previous experience, their drivers could average anywhere between $1,400 to $1,600 per week. Some of them are making more. Now, sometimes when I hear this about a company, I take it with a grain of salt. I say when you go into the company, you will see how you're running, because so much happens in trucking that I really don't think there is such a thing as a weekly guaranteed. They do have breakdown pay. They also have layover pay. They also have detention pay. Now, the detention pay is if you're stuck at a shipper or a receiver for 2 hours or more, they start to pay you at $15 per hour. The layover pay is $100 for the day. The breakdown pay is also $100 for the day. If the needs be, I was told that they will get you a hotel room if needed. And that $100 does not come out of that. So that's separate. You will still get $100 per day if you're staying at the hotel for the breakdown pay, which I think is very good. They also stated that if your truck is going to be down for an extended period, they prefer to not have you sitting for a long time. They rather get you into another truck, which might be a new truck for you. So they don't do slip seating or anything like that. The orientation usually is 3 days, and you get $85 per day for the orientation. The first day, they're going to do a drug test. They're going to do a physical, just in-house physical for their purpose. You will do a road safety test. On the second day, you will learn about the system that the truck use. You will learn about how the company operate, the whole operation. On the third day is when you get upgraded and seated in your truck. Then you get to take your truck home, get all your personal stuff. So you don't have to bring your personal stuff to the orientation. Their trucks are governed at 65 on the pedal and 68 on the cruise, which is also very good. You know, sometimes you see some guys out there going 65. They can't go no more than that. If it is safe to do so, you can step up to 68 and go around them and get on your merry way. Also, I was told in terms of the home time, you get 21 days out, you get 3.5 days home. So it's basically 1 day home for every 6 days. They have a dedicated account where you are out for 12 days and then you get 2 full days home. So not a 34-hour reset. On that account for the 12 days out and 2 days home, I was told it is 56 cents to 59 cents per mile. Not bad. On that dedicated account, the regional, for the Midwest regional dedicated account, 85% drop and hook. So you're moving, your wheels are turning, and I think that's pretty good. And they say about 95% no touch freight, so that's also good as well. Now, their trucks do come with refrigerator. The truck comes with inverter. It does not come with a TV. I also was told they don't have a TV mount, but you could get a TV mount. You could get your TV and you could put your TV in. They do allow that. They don't have any problems. In terms of the cameras, they have forward-facing cameras. It's not a driver-facing camera. However, if you get any violations or ticket for seatbelt or having the cell phone or stuff like that, then they will put the driver-facing camera on for 60 days. For 60 days. After that, they will take it off. As long as the company sees that you are following protocol and you're doing everything right in terms of safety and stuff like that, which I think is a good setup. So if you're someone out there who the driver-facing camera is a make or break for you, well, that's how they do it. They start out with the forward-facing, but they will only turn the driver-facing on if you get a seatbelt or a cell phone violation or something of that nature. Also, they have a driver referral program where if you drive for the company, each driver that you refer to the company, you get a $500 bonus if that driver actually gets hired on, and you get 1 cent per mile for every mile that driver does up to 1 year. So that's also an incentive where you could make extra working for the company. Very good, very good. Rider policy. You are free to take your spouse or your child along with you. I was told if the child is under the age of 4, well, that child needs to be accompanied by someone. So let's say you have a wife and you have a 4 or a 3-year-old kid. Your wife has to be there. If your child is over the age of 4, let's say 5 going upward, then they're free to ride along with you. You just have to let the company know. They do have a pet policy. They take a refundable amount of $725 out of your paycheck. Now, they will take that like $25 per week. But it is refundable whenever you're going to leave the company. It is refundable as long as you take care of the truck. They probably change out the filters, keep the truck clean. The pet has to be up to 60 pounds. That's the maximum. And you are not allowed no more than 2 pets per driver in the truck. So that's pretty good there. You can take your dog, cat, if you have 2, just no more than 60 pounds. Keep your truck clean, and that $725 is refundable. In terms of team driving, they do have the possibility for team driving, but you have to know the person who you're going to team with. So let's say you're a husband and wife team, or you're 2 brothers or 2 sisters, or a brother, sister, whatever. You know what I mean. If you know the person, you can get the person there and you guys can team together. That person has to have at least 6 months of driving experience. So they have to have their CDL and have driving experience for a minimum of 6 months, which is pretty good again. They do not have a CDL school there, but let's say you want to go to a CDL school or a company to get your CDL, then they could hire you on as long as you have at least 6 months experience.